Alright guys, I greet you. Welcome you guys to this week episode. If it's your first time coming across this my channel, please do well to like and subscribe. I document my trading journey here. This week is a very hard week for me. Everything I've worked hard for in the past month just went down the drain this week, just this Friday. My discipline, my rules, everything. I went against everything, and I'm so much pained, you know, not about the losses, but because I went against my rules. That is the most painful part of it, and knowing that all the mistakes, all the losses would have been avoided if only I stick to my rules. That is the most painful part of it. So I'm so ashamed of myself now. Seriously. I'm so ashamed of myself. I've worked hard to stay disciplined, stay focused, follow my rules for the past few months, you know, 4 to 5 months now, and this market just got me yesterday being Friday. This is not easy on me anyway. It is not easy on me because I never expected myself to fall like this in trading after all these years. I come to the chart, take losses for the whole weeks, and still maintain my rules. I don't know why this happened like this, but I don't know what to do now. I was thinking about taking a break, taking a break at least for a week or two, then come back later and continue. So because of what's happened, I've decided to stay off charts at least for next week. That the first week of next month, this September will be ending on Tuesday, so October will start on Wednesday. So I'm going to keep off for next week. I will come back next week. So this week that we are going into, there will be no video, no weekly video from me. Let that serve as punishment for me for going against my rules. This week so far, before this Friday, I've taken a total of 14 trades. And in this 14 trade, I've had only just 2 wins. That's how bad this month is for me. I had only 2 wins. So, and I also have 4 break-evens. That is 6 trades. So I have 8 losses. So these 8 losses is just 8%. And the trade, my winning trades, I had 1:5, and I also had 1:3, which put me at break even. So before I took Friday trade, the first trade on Friday, I was already on break even, which means I could have just come out of the month with break even, or probably minus 1%. That is if I take another trade next week, Monday and Tuesday. If I'm able to find a trade setup and take, okay, let's say I trade both Monday and Tuesday. If I lose both of them, that would be me losing just 2% for the whole month. Then if I'm lucky to get any win, that means I'll be up with some percent for the month. But after I took the first trade on Friday, you know, the trade stopped me out, making it the 15th trade. And I don't trade a share session. I woke up to back test, and this is around after 1 early morning. I woke up to back test it just to do my normal back testing in the midnight, you know. So that was how I fell into this setup. I saw the setup and I said, this setup is a good setup on gold. You know, good sell. So I was not even supposed to take the trade by that time. But I ended up taking that trade and it hit my stop loss. I said, okay, let me just forget about the trade because I don't trade Asian session and I've gone ahead to break my rules and trade on that session. That was how it get to me. And I say, you know what? Because I had to zone mark out waiting for that trade to trigger, you know. But after I stopped me out on the first zone, I said, okay, let me re-enter on the second zone. That the second zone we hold. So I had to re-enter again on the second zone. And the market stopped me out again on the second zone. Bro, the backtesting that woke me up, the reason why I on my system to backtest, I was not able to backtest again. Now I've lost 2% on my account. So I was up and I saw another setup around 4. And I took that trade. This time I took the trade because I had 3 accounts. This time I took the trade on all my accounts, risking same 1% though. And the trade still hit SL. I said, okay, I've gone against my rules. There's nothing I can do about it. Let me just come back next week and, continue. So around 11, 12, around after 12 in the afternoon. So I come up on the chart, I said, okay. I said to myself, okay, what happens in the night is already done. There's nothing I can do about it. I've lost 3%. Let me just take my normal trade, on New York session, So I come to my chart, analyze my chart, Euro USD, saw a good setup, took the setup. The setup went for about 1:1.5. Come back and stop me out again. And I took this trade on all my accounts, making it 4%. I lost 4% in one day. Bro, I lost 4% in one day. I don't know what to do anymore, I don't know what to do anymore. In all of this, only one of my accounts was able to survive and still be on profit. My phase 2 is down about 6%. Then the second account that is still on phase 1 is 7% down. I'll be putting the screenshots. Then the third account that was on profit before, I was up on that account for like 9%. Now it's down. It's down to 4%. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how I got there, you know. But I will work so hard and see that this kind of thing doesn't happen to me ever again. Ever again. It was really painful. It was really painful after staying for more than 4 months, consistently 4 months obeying your rules, sticking to your rules. And I've had 3 excellent months. 3 excellent months with wins, break even. And I could have had that same excellent month this month, break even or with some percentage. But even if I'm going to lose, it's just going to be 1 or 2%. All this kind of mess. But it's okay. That is trading for you. What are you going to take home from this, my experience? What happened to me? Never break your rules. Don't ever break your rules. No matter how beautiful, no matter how perfect that setup looks, if it's not your trading session, ignore it. Ignore it. If your rules said take 1 trade a day, if you take that 1 trade, just go off the chart. Don't come back. It's not something, it's not tough something. It's not something that is hard to do. You just have to bring yourself to do it. And I've been doing this for months. For months. Sometimes I wake up, take a trade at London session by 8. It will stop me out. I'm done for that day. I don't know why. But it's okay. It's okay. We're still going to come back stronger. You know, my accounts, my 2 accounts now is badly injured. You know, only by God's grace, only God's grace will revive those 2 accounts. You know, my phase 2 is down 6%. 6%. That means if I take 4 more losses on the account, straight losses, the account is gone. The second one is down 7%. If I take 3 losses from there, then the account is gone. I'm not going to trade them together again. So I'm just going to focus on one, you know, and I'm going to focus on the one that I have profit left on. The one that is up 4%. I will try to complete the first phase. Then I will change to another account. That's how I'm going to trade them. You know, that's what I want to tell you guys for this week. This week is a very bad week for me. Very, very bad week for me. Though it's my fault. I'm very, very ashamed of myself. Even coming to this camera and saying all this, but it's okay. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace. Have a wonderful week ahead.